بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. نويت التعلم والتعليم والتذكر والتذكير والنفع والانتفاع والإفادة والاستفادة والحث على التمسك بكتاب الله وبسنة رسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم، والدعاء على الهدى والدلالة على الخير ابتغاء وجه الله ومرضاته وقربه وثوابه سبحانه وتعالى. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله. Inshallah, we continue where we left off last class. I think we did first 3 lines of this page. Bismillah. So each of you do one more line before we discuss another concept, the concept of a sukoon. While we wait for if there's anyone else who's going to join, inshallah ta'ala. So Bismillah. Who would like to go first? So basically do what we did last class. So basically do the letter, do the haraka, the vowel. So for example, the fourth line, ظا ظا with a ضمة، ظا ضمة ذو، لام ضمة لو، ميم فتحة ما، and so on and so forth. Bismillah. Who would like to start?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Yes, please go ahead.
Where from?
Go ahead. After this, go ahead.
Where from? Which line?
The fourth line. ظلم.
Alif, Dhamma, U.
No, ظا. How is this?
Oh, I skipped that because you already read.
No, it's okay. Go from the beginning.
Dha, Dhamma, Du.
Va with your tongue between your teeth. Va. Yeah. Zu.
Dha, Dhamma, Du. Alif, Dhamma, U.
No, it's not an alif.
Lam.
Lam. Yes. Alif does not connect to what's after it.
Okay.
And an alif can never have fatha or dhamma or kasra.
Sorry, I didn't get that. An alif can never?
An alif can never have a fatha or dhamma or kasra. All it does is there's a lot of action. Just a second. Yeah. The alif can never take any haraka. All the alif does in the Arabic language is a fatha and elongate it into an alif mad, which we haven't talked about yet. So it basically make this here. This alif here comes after the meme with the fatha, so it makes the ma. That's all it does. That's the only thing the alif can do in the Arabic language. It cannot do anything. It never take a fatha or dhamma or a kasra or anything of that sort. Okay. Yes. And please unmute yourself and carry on. Yes, Arthur, unmute yourself. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, I've been facing some internet issues. Meme, Fatha, Ma. Alif. Ta. Dhamma. Tu. There are two dhammas
We
there.
haven't done that. We haven't done that yet. It's a tanween. What that means, we will discuss later.
Okay.
In fact, we'll discuss it inshallah today. Carry on.
Okay. Wow. Fatha. Wa.
Wow, fatha. It's called a fatha.
Fatha.
Good. Fatha. Now.
Wow. Fatha. Wa. Ra. Fatha. Ra. Ain. Dal. Dhamma. Du. Wow. Fatha. Wa. Ba. Fatha. Ba. Ra. Qaf. Dhamma. Fu. Hello, am I connected? Hello.
Yes, go ahead. It's a qaf. Qa.
Qaf. Dhamma.
Good.
Fu. Ba. Fatha.
No, it's not a.
Sorry.
It's not a ba. How many dots has it got?
I'm sorry. I'm reading somewhere else.
We are here. What letter is that?
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
I can't see. Your mouse pointer is stuck. I mean, it's stuck for me.
Okay, that's where we are.
It is stuck for me as well.
Now? Network.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Are you able to see? Are you able to see the screen I'm sharing, the page of the Mus'haf?
No.
No, it's
No.
it's barely visible.
No, it's not visible.
Now?
No.
No. That's weird. Do some. Yeah, let me leave and come back and see if that helps. Just. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, this has not happened before. You see the screen I'm sharing?
No.
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 Now?
Uh-huh.
No. That's good. Okay. I'll try closing Teams and starting back up again. Sorry, 2 minutes, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. I hope this will see the screen. No. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
No,
assalam.
we can't see the
Alaikum.
screen. Walaikum salam. Can't see
Screen
the
share still
screen.
isn't visible.
Okay.
Your video is frozen as well.
Okay. I don't know what problem it is. And you could see the screen and then it stopped showing.
Nothing is visible.
Nothing.
When you
Okay,
first,
apologies.
yeah, when you first started, Sheikh, the screen was there, but it's disappeared now.
It's disappeared now.
It's come back now, but very
It's
small.
come back now.
Yes, now it's
Okay,
come back.
Okay. Now it's fine?
It's very small print though, very small print.
Yeah,
You need-
it's the whole page. If you zoom in, maybe it will be clear.
Yeah, I've zoomed in. I think the internet, there's some problem. And
Yeah,
Yes, now
just-
better. Good.
you're back
Okay.
on, Sheikh.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Your sound is echoing a lot, Sheikh. I don't know whether it's my side or whether everybody's having the same problem. The sound is echoing.
Is everyone having the same problem? Am I clear?
Yeah, you are.
What-
You're
Yes.
clear.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Oh.
must be me then.
Oh,
Must
okay,
be-
khair, inshallah. Carry, Atir. So after the off, next letter.
I'm sorry. Can you please place the pointer?
My pointer. Just from where you stopped, you finished on the cough. The line starting with the va, comma, you got up to the cough and
Yeah, it's a yeah.
good, yeah.
Yeah. Fatha.
Fatha.
Fatha. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Carry on. Sorry, I can't hear you. Arthur? I'm not. Are others able to hear him?
No.
No, we can't hear him either, Sheikh.
Arthur? Okay, looks like there's some problem on your end as well, not just my end. So Arthur, please check your connection. Can someone else continue, please, while Arthur is checking his connection? So someone else carry
Can
on
I?
for after you. Yes, please, carry on.
Can
Yes,
I?
please. Yes, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah rahman rahim.
Alaikum.
Ya fata ya jim ain fata a lam damma
Fatha. Okay, just fatha.
fatha fatha
Yes.
lam damma lu Wow, Noon, Fatha, Na, Hamza, Fatha,
Fatha.
Fatha, A, Sad, Fatha, Sa, Alif.
It's not a. That's not like a scene. Sad. Sad.
Saw.
Fatha. Saw.
Saw. Saw,
Yes.
Fatha, Saw, Alif. B, Kasra, B. Ain, Fatha, A. H, Dhamma, Hu. Mim, P, Kasra, Fi. Ya, Hamza, Fatha, A. Alif. Zal, Fatha, Za. Alif. Noon. Pardon?
I mean, just to see that with your tongue between the teeth. The fatha, the.
Za, Fatha, Za.
Okay.
Alif. Noon, Kasra, Ni. Ha, Kasra, Hi. Mim. Mim, Kasra, Mi. Noon, Fatha, Na.
Jazakallah khairan. That's good. Anyone has any questions? Anyone has any questions before we go introduce ourselves to the next topic? Any questions?
No.
No.
Okay. Bismillah. Let's go to the book, inshallah ta'ala, and then we'll come back to this. We'll come back to the page to carry on practicing. That's just something new we need to introduce ourselves to. Okay, so we have done this. We have done the Dars al-Rabi', the fourth lesson, in which we learnt the vowels, the harakat which accompany letters, the fatha, the dhamma, and the kasra, the a, the u, and the e, a, u, e. Yeah. So now ad-Dars al-Khamis, ad-Dars al-Khamis. This is the fifth lesson. What we're going to look at is what the question which Atir asked with regards to when there are two harakas together. When there are two harakas together, what does that mean? When there are two harakas together, what does that mean? Okay. These are known as this phenomenon of two harakas coming together is known as a tanween. Tanween, quite literally in the Arabic language, nawwana yunawwinu tanweenan, means to add a noon. To add a noon is called tanween. Yeah, the act of adding a noon is called tanween. So this lesson is about al-huruf al-munawwana, i.e. letters which carry the tanween. Yeah, the tanween can either be two dhammas together, or two fathas together, or two kasras together. Let me see if I can bring something up. It'll make it easier to understand, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. Okay. So the tanween, like I said, is the adding of the noon to a letter. So basically, it should be obvious to us. A letter cannot have quote unquote actually two dhammas or two fathas or two kasras. That's not possible. Yeah, a letter can only have one haraka at a time. So what that means is the second haraka is not actually a haraka, it indicates something else. So for example, initially in the olden markings, when they began to introduce these symbols, initially it was like a dhamma with a noon next to it to say this word is sami'un. Likewise, no dhamma with a noon inside it, alimun. Likewise, azimun. So initially they actually just
Sorry,
wrote the
on
noon.
the screen, I can't see the qaida. It's the tajweed, the first page, tajweed comprehensive page.
That's all you can see.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes, it's tanween or rafa al madar. Yeah.
okay. So as you can see here, initially when we started introducing these symbols, these signs into the mushaf to help read, it was an actual noon written right next to the dhamma. So it was like a dhamma with a noon. Sami'un, alimun. There again, dhamma with a noon written inside it. Azimun, likewise here as well. So originally it was the haraka on the letter, the actual letter, like in this case the ayn, that has a dhamma, and then the noon of the tanween. The noon of the tanween. As you can see here, written like this. What happened over time was that noon just was flipped on top of the waw, and it became like a double dhamma, and like a double fatha and a double kasra. Yeah, so double dhamma and a double fatha and a double kasra. And the second haraka, the second vowel marking is actually the noon. Does that make sense?
In the page that is shown,
Yeah.
the first thing is no, the other page you were showing right now. Yeah,
Yes.
in the first line it shows like an inverted dhamma, and in
Yes.
the
Correct.
next sentence there are two
Excellent.
dhammas. So
Excellent.
what is the
That
difference?
we don't need to get into it now. What it means is that there is a slight difference in how you would say it. Yeah, there is a slight difference in how you would say it. For now, you don't need to worry about it. For now, you don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
For now, and it is also possible. It is also possible that the harakas as well. So if we go back to the mushaf, maybe, or we might find some example here. Can you see here? Khayrain. Can you see that the two harakas are skewed as well, as opposed to being aligned with each other? The two vowel markings are skewed here. Khayran here is
Yes.
skewed. It's not aligned, it's skewed. Can you see?
Yes. Yes.
So that is also saying something. So if the harakas are skewed, or if the dhammas are next to each other, i.e. they're not aligned one on top of the other, but they're one beside the other, it is saying something, but we don't need to worry about it just now. It basically is saying that there's a slight difference in how you would articulate it. You don't need to worry about it just now. Next, that will come later, inshallah ta'ala. But the point being, I just wanted to explain what the tanween is, i.e. that it's actually a noon, which is there present, and this noon is read with a sukoon. So if we were to come back, Bismillah, can we see the book now? Yes.
No.
Yes. Oh, no, it just
Yeah, I
Yes.
took it down. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, what this is that you either say, if there are two fathas, you say an. If there are two kasras, you say in. If there are two dhammas, you say un. Okay. This is how you articulate a tanween. Okay. We don't. There are obviously there is a lot of detail behind why that is the case and what it signifies and all those things. Inshallah, that we'll get to that when we get to that. But for now, all you need to know is when there is a tanween, you say when there are two fathas, for example, here, man, meme with two fathas. So meme with one would be ma, and now with two fathas is man. Meme with a kasra is mi. Meme with two kasras is min, i.e. the second kasra is a noon. The second haraka is a noon, as we just saw. Meme with a dhamma is mu, mu. Now with two dhammas, it is mun, mun, an, in, un. This is the tanween. An, in, un. That's it. Okay. So when you have two fathas, you say fathatain. Yeah. Two of something in Arabic, you say like ain. Like for example, al-haramain al-sharifain. Al-Haramain, Al-Sharifain, the two say holy sanctuaries. Yeah. What is the masjid of the two qiblas called in Medina? Masjid?
Qiblatain.
Qiblatain. Two qiblas. Yeah. That's where people are praying. And the ayah was revealed and they changed the direction of prayer whilst they were still in prayer. Ain. Ain means two of something. Yeah. Birrul walidain. Yeah. Being dutiful to your parents, i.e. your two parents, i.e. your father and mother. Yeah. Ain means two in Arabic. Okay. So fathatain means two fathas. Kasratain means two kasras. And dhammatain means two dhammas. Yeah. Bismillah. So let's go through this, inshallah ta'ala. I haven't mentioned everything which is there on this page. I'm expecting you to ask questions so that we will then answer those, inshallah ta'ala. Bismillah, who wants to go first and go through these
Can I start?
letters? Yes, please. So what I'm
Okay.
expecting you to say is, for example, mim fathatain man. Mim kasratain min, and so on.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mim fathatain man. Mim kasratain min. Mim dammatain mun. Ba kasratain ba
No, it's not
fathatain
kasratain.
ba fathatain
Hmm.
ban. Ba kasratain bin. Ba dammatain bun. Wow fathatain one.
Yes.
Wow kasratain win.
Wow. Circle your lips.
Wow
Win.
win.
Good.
Win.
Jazakillah khairan. Yeah. Someone else carry on, please. Bismillah.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Wow, dammatain, bun, fa, fathatain, fun, fa, kasratain, fin, fa, dammatain, fun, sa, fathatain, sun,
No, it's not a
sa,
sa. It's not a sin. With your tongue between your teeth. Tha. Tha
sa,
fathatain. Than.
sa, sa, fathatain, sun, sa, kasratain, sin, sa, dammatain, sun, zal,
No, not zal. Again, tongue between your teeth. Zal.
zal, zal, fathatain, zan,
Then.
zal,
Good. Yeah, Jazakillah khairan. We'll come back. Someone else carry on. Bismillah. Yeah, everyone, Bismillah, go ahead.
Can I go?
Yes, Farah. Farah, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
yeah. ذا
That,
كسرتين.
not the. That's a different letter. This is
Uh-huh.
that.
ذا
Good. That.
ذا كسرتين ذن. ذا ضمتان ذن. ذا
No, this is
فتحتان.
the. This is the. The only difference between that and this is the. That's it. The. The tongue between your teeth.
ذا.
Not the. The. فتحتين.
You keep the tongue inside, don't you?
No. The.
Am I doing no? It is the, and then
Good.
the.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, what you did now,
Yeah.
the is good.
The.
Not the.
فتحتان.
Not
No.
no, don't say the. Now your tongue is inside. Tongue needs to be between the teeth. The.
Can you point where I'm doing? Sorry.
Your tongue
Which
is,
one?
you're saying za. Z. You're doing the z sound like in English, the z. You're saying za. Not za.
It's the three. It's
The.
the three letters at the end of the row, or
Exactly.
the one at the start.
There are three
Okay.
letters with your tongue between your teeth. The, which we want, and the tha.
So in this row, there's the first two of them, then the three of
Good.
them,
What
and
you did now
then
is good.
the.
No, the last one, that is the normal the sound. There's nothing.
The.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Do this, please.
the fathatan.
No,
The.
not the. The.
The.
Good.
The kasratan. The. And the.
No. Start here, please,
No.
where I'm pointing. The fathatan one.
Oh. I can't see the pointer. Okay. I was reading the third one. Okay.
Okay.
The fathatan then. The kasratan then. The dammatan ذن. ذا فتحتان
The, like normal
ذا.
English. The.
ذا.
The. How would you say zebra?
Zebra. Yeah.
The. Say zigzag. The.
ذا. ذا فتحتان ذن. ذا كسرتان ذن. ذا دمتان ذن.
Very good. Jazakallah khairan. Next, who wants to go next? Yes, Saif Khan, go ahead, please.
Seen fathatain sun. Seen kasratain seen.
Sin.
Seen. Seen dammatain sun. Tan Saad fathatain sun. Saad dammatain sin.
No, Saad.
Saad kasratain sin.
Mm.
Saad dammatain sun. Ta fathatain tan.
This, what kind of fatah is this?
Ta marduta.
Excellent. Tam marbuta. Very good.
Ta kasratain tin.
Good. Jazakallah khairan. Next, who wants to go? Bismillah. Who wants to go? Yes, Misbah, go ahead.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ta dammatain tun. دال فتحتين دن دال كسرتين دن دال ضمتين دن 3 فتحتين طن 3 كسرتين طن 3 ضمتين طن را فتحتين رن.
جزاك الله خيرا. Bismillah, who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? Bismillah. Anyone wants to go?
Shall I?
Or we come? Yes, please.
Ra kasratain rin. Ra dammatain run. Noon kasratain so fathatain. How do you say that? Two
None.
sounds of
None.
none. Okay. Noon fathatain nun. Noon kasratain nin. Noon
Okay.
dammatain nun.
Carry on.
Hello.
Yes, please carry on.
Lam fathatain lan. Lam kasratain lin. Lam dammatain lun.
Yes,
Ta
please. There's some. Yeah, okay, Jazakallah khairan. That's good. We'll get someone else. Someone else you can cover on now if you've done it already and you want to go again. Bismillah. Who wants to do?
Can I do it?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. Mahwish.
Can't you hear me? Okay. Dod fathatain don. Dod kasratain din. Dod dammatain dun. Ya fathatain yan. Ya kasratain yin. Ya how to say dammatain yun. Sheen fathatain shan. Sheen kasratain shin.
Jazakallah khairan. That's good. Next. Next. Atar, go ahead, please. Atar? No? Okay. Someone else? Bismillah.
Check, I'll do it.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Sheen damatain shun. Jim fatatain jan. Jim kasratain jin. Jim damatain jun. Kaf fatatain kan. Kaf kasratain kin. كاف دمتين كن قاف فتتين قن.
Jazakallah khairan. Okay. Yeah, we'll finish this and then we'll discuss.
Just one question, Sheikh. I don't know whether
yes.
it's going ahead before time, but you know the alif that comes after the fatatain.
Excellent. I was hoping someone would ask. Yeah, go ahead.
Does that stretch or doesn't stretch?
Jazakallah khairan. And this alif after the fathatain. Yes, we'll come to that question. Just 1 second. We'll finish this inshallah, and then we'll do that question. Okay. Bismillah. Yes, who wants to read next? Go ahead. Yes, Bismillah. Saif Khan, go ahead, Saif Khan.
Okay. Qaf kasratain qin. Qaf dammatain qun. Kha fathatain khan. Kha kasratain qin. Kha dammatain khun. Ghain fathatain gon. Ghain kasratain gin. Ghain dammatain gun.
See, when you say the ghain, when you don't say ga, there's no ga in Arabic. Ghain kasratain, ghin, ghin. Ghain dhammatain, ghun. Yeah, repeat please.
Ghain fathatain gon. Ghain kasratain ghain.
Good.
Ghain dammatain gun.
Jazakallahu khairan. Yes, someone, the last one. Bismillah, go ahead.
Shall I?
Yes, please.
Ha fathatain han. Ha kasratain hin. Ha dammatain hun. Hamza fathatain ain 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 fathatain a an
An.
an ain kasratain in.
No, see, it's not the same as a Hamza. A Hamza is a. The Ain is a. A, a. It's like you constrict the sound when it comes out. A, a.
Okay. Ain kasratain in.
Ain.
In.
Okay.
Ain dammatain un.
Okay.
Ha fathatain han. Ha kasratain hin. Ha dammatain hun. This is Hamza, right?
Yes.
Hamza fathatain an.
Good.
Hamza kasratain in. Hamza dammatain un.
Very good. Jazakallahu khairan. Yes. So the question about the alif. Yeah. This alif which comes after the fathatain. Yeah. This alif which comes after the fathatain. So firstly, as a universal rule, with no exceptions whatsoever, the tanween can only ever come at the end of a word. Okay? The tanween can only ever come at the end of a word, and it is generally speaking, almost as a universal rule, it's a grammatical sign. It's a grammatical sign, the tanween. Yeah, that's a separate discussion for another day, inshallah ta'ala. Yeah, it's a grammatical sign. So and in Arabic is an inflective language where the grammar is indicated to by the changing at the ends of words. Yeah, the ends of words change, the harakat on the ends of words, or sometimes letters as well. But predominantly the harakat at the ends of the words change to reflect the grammatical state of the word in the sentence. For example, Allahu la ilaha illahu. Allahu. Yeah, there the lafzul jalala, the majestic name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ends with a dhamma. Allahu la ilaha illahu. Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu. Inna Allah. Here, the name of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the lafzul jalala ends with a fatha. Inna Allah. Allah. Bismillahi. Bismillahi. Allah. He. Here, it ends with a kasra. So basically, Arabic is an inflective language. Inflection means in Arabic, i'rab means the changes at the ends of words, which is the study of grammar. Study of Arabic grammar is basically the study at the a study of the changes that manifest at the ends of words, which convey the grammatical role of the word in the sentence. So the tanween is generally like a grammatical sign. It indicates something, and it will only ever, only ever find it at the end of a word. Okay, you'll only ever find it on the ends of words. There is no possibility at all, period, that you'll find the tanween in the middle of a word or at the beginning of a word. It will only ever come at the end of a word. And as such, this fathatain from amongst the letters of tanween, amongst the different possibilities for tanween, the fathatain, the kasratain, and the dhammatain, the fathatain is accompanied by an alif after. By an alif after. Except in the case of a ta marbuta, which we'll leave it for now. But generally speaking, except for the exception of the ta marbuta, there'll always be a alif after the fathatain. This alif is only read when you stop. When you stop. So you don't need to worry about it now, to be honest. So for example, yeah. So here, as you can see, this is jan at the end of the word, isn't it? Can we see? Can we recognize it? The jim has a fathatain. It's skewed for a reason which we haven't discussed yet. We'll discuss it later, inshallah. But can we see that the jim has a fathatain? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, and the alif after, basically what happens is, if you happen to stop on that word, now you're going to read the alif. The tanween, the concept of the tanween is that the tanween is always read when you carry on and never read when you stop. So, for example, قل هو الله أحد. When you stop, the tanween is not read. When you stop, whatever haraka it is, you make it into a sukoon. We haven't done this yet. But the point being, the tanween is dropped. If you stop, there is no tanween. You don't read it at all. Yeah? قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Okay? The dhammatain goes. Yeah? But what happens with the fathatain is that now you read the alif. This is known as a mad iwad, which you don't need to know now. So if you stop here, you would read it as afwaja, afwaja. So this alif is read only if you happen to stop there. If you didn't stop, so for example, if I wanted to carry on, رأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره أفواجا فسبح. There's no alif. I didn't read أفواجا. No, that's only if you stop. Okay, this alif is read only if you stop, and this is only with the fathatain. Alif can only come after the fatha. Okay, so this alif comes after the fathatain, and in case you happen to stop there, now if you didn't stop there, you carry on, ignoring the alif. Does that make sense?
I have
Yeah.
a question.
Yes, please.
Uh, it comes at the end of the sentence,
Okay.
right?
It doesn't
If it
matter.
is at
Yeah.
the end of the sentence, shouldn't we stop?
Yes, it is sunnah to stop, but not necessary. Yeah, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam would stop at the end of every ayah, but that does not. So it is sunnah to do so, but it's not fard. So you could read the entire surah in one breath if you wanted.
Okay.
So long as the meaning is appropriate for you to join, and in this case, there wouldn't be any problem that you in this surah. So if you read if you read the whole surah in one breath, it wouldn't be a problem. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. So if you read the entire surah in one breath, it's not a problem. It's better to stop. It's better to stop at the end of ayah, but not necessary, not fard to do so.
Okay.
It's sunnah to do so. Okay. Anyways, that was the point being, coming back to what we were discussing. This alif only accompanies the fathatain. Yeah, except for the ta marbuta, which when you stop, you make it into a ha. Yeah, so we'll talk about that separately. So for now, all you need to know is this alif comes after the fathatain. And it is only going to be read if you stop there. And we haven't done reading yet, so you don't need to worry about it. All you need to know is that it only accompanies the fathatain. Yes, yes, please.
And I have another question.
Yes, please.
In the second line, zal, ya, instead of alif.
Sorry. Yes,
Huh?
please.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
Why is there an ya instead of
Excellent. Excellent. It's actually not a ya. Okay. It is an alif. It's called an alif maqsura. It's a type of an alif which is written as a ya. Yeah. In some instances, the alif will be written as a ya, and this is because it's because of the inherent makeup of the word. It's because of the inherent makeup of the word. So, like I said, these symbols, the tanween is usually due to grammar. Is usually due to grammar. Grammar does not affect the inherent makeup of the word. Like kitab will be kitab. It will be kitabun or kitaban or kitabin. Okay, or kitabu or kitaba or kitabi without the tanween. So the grammar does not affect the actual makeup of the word. Okay. The word stays as it is. The grammar is indicated by the changing of the haraka at the end of the word. And the tanween is generally in that category. But in this scenario, such as this, where the alif is written in the shape of a ya and is known as alif maqsura, this tanween is because of not grammar but morphology, is because of the inherent makeup of the word. For example, so Surah Al-Baqarah, ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه. Can you see here? هدى للمتقين. Here, هدى. Yes? If you were to stop there, how would you read it? So I told you, when there is an alif after the fathatain is followed by an alif, this is an alif maqsura, it's an alif. So now you don't do the tanween, you do the alif. So you read it as huda. Correct? The word huda is inherently huda. It doesn't change. This tanween there is not due to grammar. Okay, again, we are going into a discussion which is
So does that mean
yes.
that alif maksura appears only after dal or zal?
No, not dal or dal. Alif maksura can appear in any. So, for example, do we have any more here? Here, this is also an alif maksura. It's written in the shape of a ya, but it's actually an alif.
Mm.
Okay, so the alif maqsura can come for different reasons. That in this particular scenario, it is because of morphology. So easy way to understand it is in Arabic there are like there are two very basic sciences of the language. The fundamental sciences of the language are grammar and morphology. Grammar is how words come together to form sentences. The rules which govern the coming together of words to form sentences, the syntaxes and the constructs. So these are the rules of, this is the domain of grammar. How words come together to form sentences. Okay. And then you have morphology, which is one level deeper. How letters come together to form words. Okay.
Mm.
So for example, you have the root letter Ain, Lam, and Mim. Ain Lam Mim. Ain Lam Mim, ilm, knowledge. Alim, the most knowledgeable, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one of his names. Okay. Alima ya'lamu is the verb form. Alima ya'lamu is the verb form. Mu'allim is the teacher. Muta'allim is the student. Yeah. Ta'aleem is teaching. Ta'allum is learning. So there are rules on the basis of which you form words. And there are rules on the basis of which you form sentences. So the science of morphology governs the rules which on the basis of which words are formed from letters. And the science of grammar governs the rules on the basis of which sentences are formed from words. So in this case, this is because of morphology. The word is inherently huda. Even those who know Urdu, we know huda means guidance. Huda, hidayah, huda. Yeah. So this word is this is inherently that way. So that's why the alif looks different. It's in the shape of an alif maqsura because it's not a typical tanween. A typical tanween, like I said, is grammatical. This is morphological. Again, this discussion is, yeah. If you don't worry about it, it's too much at this point of time. Yeah, you don't need all of this now.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else? Basically, all you need to know is when there is a fathatain, it'll be followed by a alif. Whether it's a normal alif or an alif maqsura, doesn't matter. It's usually in most scenarios going to be a normal alif. Some instances it'll be an alif maqsura, as you can see here in the second line. Yeah. But the only situation where there will not be an alif after the fathatain is after the ta marbuta. After the ta marbuta. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. So Bismillah, let's go back to the page we were reading and try to practice this tanween as well, which we have studied. Yeah. Or okay, before we do that, maybe we can carry on this. Yeah, I think we can carry on this, to be honest. So there's just a very brief introduction to the points of articulations of letters. In Arabic, it's known as makharij al-huruf. Makharij meaning the point at which something exits. Yeah, the point of exiting, i.e., from where the letter emanates, from where the letter originates, is known as the point of articulation, the makharij. So in Arabic, there are 6 letters of the throat. Yeah, al-huruf al-halqiyah, from the halq. Yeah, from the halq, there are 6 letters. The hamza, a, and the ha. A, ha, from the very bottom of your throat. And then the next 2 letters, ayn, ha, from the middle of your throat. Ayn, ha. And then at the top of your throat, ghayn, kha. A, ha. Hamza, ha. Ayn, ha. Ghayn, kha. Yeah, these 6 letters are letters of the throat. Okay. And then you have 4 letters of the lips. 4 letters of the lips. The meme, the ba, and the wow. The meme and the ba are very similar with the lips. Ma, ba, ma, ba. The wow is by circling the lips. Wa, 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 wow. Yeah. And then the fa is just with the lower lip against the top teeth. Fa, fa. This is the fa. These are the 4 letters of the lips. Ma, ba, wa, fa. Yeah. The meme, the ba, the wow, and the fa. So how many letters? That's 10 letters. 6 letters in the throat and 4 letters on the lips. So that's 10 letters. How many letters are there in the Arabic alphabet? Someone remind us, please.
29.
29, which is 28 plus 1.
Yeah.
28 plus the alif. Okay. So of these 28 now, 28 now, we have got 10. So all the remaining 18 letters are on the tongue. All the remaining 18 letters are on the tongue. So they are al-huruf al-lisaniyah, on the lisan, on the tongue. Yeah. Starting from the very back of the tongue is the qaf. Qa, qa, qa. And then you have the kaf. Ka, ka, ka. And then you have the jim. Ja, ja, ja. And then the sheen. Sha, sha, sha. And then the ya. Ya, ya, ya. And then you have the dad, which is like, yeah. Is it in this? No, it's not in this. Okay. So the dad, the way the dad is articulated, is you raise your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Yeah, you raise your tongue against the roof of your mouth and you trap the sound against the roof of your mouth with your tongue. You completely close it off. How do you do that? By applying pressure on the 2 back sides of the tongue. As you can see here, these areas which are in green, the 2 back sides of the tongue against the gums on the inside of the molar teeth, the teeth which you use to chew. And there you apply, so thereby you close it off there, and in the front as well. You just close it up. You don't try to apply pressure there, because if you try to apply pressure there, then the tongue from the back will lift off and you won't be able to trap the sound. So the pressure is on the back, but you close off the entire area. Al, do, al. Yeah. So what happens, because of you trapping the sound, closing it off with your tongue, this pressure builds up. The sound wants to come out, and what it does is pushes your tongue out towards the front. Yeah, it happens naturally. That's why the sound prolongs. So this is how you articulate the dad. The dad is a letter unique to the Arabic language, to the extent that the Arabic language is called Lughatul Dad. Lughatul Dad is a letter unique to the Arabic language, and perhaps the most difficult one to get comfortable with, the one which takes the most effort, because it's not something we're used to. There's no toy, zoe, any of this. This is the dad. Do, bu. Yeah, it's not a da. It's not a dal. Yeah, it's a do. Yeah, it's a dad. So then you have the lam, al, and then you have the noon, an, the ra, ar, the ta, and then Yeah, so now you've come to the front. The ta, that sorry, can you see the screen?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you come to the tip of the tongue. So you have the ta, the ta, and the dal from the same place. Ta, ta, and the dal. The ta, ta, and the dal with your tip of your tongue just behind your top teeth. Ta, ta, da. Yeah. And then with your tongue between the two teeth, which is the the, and tha. The, and tha. And then you have the three letters with your tongue behind your bottom teeth. Za, sa, and sa. The zai, the sin, and the sad. Za, sa, sa. So each letter is unique, okay? There's no two letters in the Arabic language that sound the same, and there is no reason to get confused between them, so long as you understand how they are different to each other. So these are the letters of the alphabet, the 28 letters, 6 letters in the throat, 4 letters on the lips, and the remaining 18 on the tongue. Okay, so Bismillah, we'll continue with this book because I think we should be able to start beginning to read now, inshallah ta'ala. So this Dars al-Sadis, this is the 6th lesson, Tadribatun ala al-harakati wa tanween. So these are exercises on how to read with the harakat, the vowels, and the tanween, okay? Bismillah. Yes, please. I want you to try to just read it. Okay? I don't want you to break it down now. Just try to look at it and try to start reading it. Bismillah. Yes, Farah, go ahead.
أبدا
Mm,
أحد
mm,
أخذ
mm,
أذن
mm,
أمر
mm.
أنا.
Anna. Okay. Jazakallah khairan. Bismillah, someone else? Someone else?
Shall I?
Okay. Bismillah.
Bakhila.
Mm,
Is that are there two Ras in that word?
yes, yes, yes.
Bararatin.
Good.
Bararatin.
Yes. Bararatin.
Bararatin. Ja'ala.
Mm,
Ja'a. Jamia. Jama'a.
no. Jama'a.
Jama'a. Hasada.
Mm, mm.
Hashara.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan. Someone else, please. Yes, Misbah, go ahead.
Khoshiya.
Okay, Mahfoud, you can go next, please. Misbah,
sorry,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, don't worry about it. Misbah, go ahead.
خشية
Yeah. Again?
خلق
No,
خشية
the first one again. Sorry?
خشية
Khashiya, make the ya clear. Khashiya.
خشية
Good.
خلق
Good.
خلق ذكر رفع رقبة I can't hear you.
Yeah, Jazakallah khairan. That's good. Mahfoud, next line, please.
Sururun.
Mm,
Safaratin.
mm,
Suhufan. Wasatun.
mm,
Tabaqin.
mm.
Tabaqan.
Good. Jazakallah khairan. Next, Bismillah. Someone who has not read yet. Someone who has not read yet. Yes, now go ahead.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tuwang Abasha.
No. Again.
Tuwang.
Tuwan.
Tuwan.
Tuwan. Yeah, don't make it.
Tuwan.
Listen. Okay.
Abasha adalah.
Abasa. Just a second. Abasa. Abasa.
Abasha.
Not sha. Sha. Not sa. Sha. Sa. Sa.
Ya. Abasa.
Good.
Adalah. Alakin.
Alaqin.
Alakin.
Good.
Amadin.
Amadin.
Amadin. I think
Please don't say din. Da is like English. That's da. In Arabic, there's no da. It's da. Din.
Da. Alakin. Is that correct?
No, the next word. Amadin.
The next one, yes. Amadin.
Okay.
Inaban.
Inaban. Good. Jazakillahu khairan. Next, who wants to go? Yes, Saif Khan. Bismillah.
Bismillah. Ghabaratun. Fa'ala. Qatratun. Utila. Qadra.
Qadara. Again, make the fath and the dal clear. Qadara.
Qadra.
Not qad. No, don't do that. That's like a qalqala now. No. Qadara. Da. Open your mouth. Qadara.
Qadra.
Okay.
Quri'a.
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 Don't say a. Quri'a. A.
Quri'a.
Good. Very good. Next. Someone else? Bismillah. Someone else? Atif, do you want to try? Yes, Atif. Okay, Misbah, go ahead.
قسم كبد كتب كسب كفر كفوا.
Kufuwan, good. Okay, next, someone else? Bismillah. Who wants to go? Okay, Saif Khan, go ahead.
Wasaqa.
No, the one before. The one before. The line before. Yeah.
Lubadan. Lumazatin. Lahbin. Masadin. Naqiratan.
Nakhiratan.
Naqiratan. Wajada. وسق
Hmm?
وسق
Okay, Jazakallah khairan. We'll get someone else to do it. Yes, someone else. That's good. Jazakallah khairan. Someone else?
Shall I? Shall I?
Yes, please go ahead. Yeah.
Wasaka,
Wasaqa.
wasaka,
Hmm.
wakaba, walada,
Waqaba. Waqaqa. Waqaba.
wakaba,
Hmm.
walada,
Not that.
wa,
There's no va in Arabic. Wa. Circle your lips.
wa,
Hmm.
walada,
Again.
wa,
Walada.
walada,
Not va. Wa.
wa,
Circle
walada,
your lips. Wa. Walada.
walada,
Okay.
wahaba,
Hmm.
humazatin,
Good.
hudan.
Good. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to repeat this exercise. We're going to repeat this exercise. But what we're going to do is we're going to repeat it such that we are now stopping on this word. If we were to stop, how would you read this word? Yeah. So, for example, you would read. So basically, words like bakhila, you would just, the last harakah, you make it into a sukoon. So when you stop, what do? Basically, you're cutting out movement. To come to a stop means to cut out movement. There's the i.e. to cut out the harakah, to take away the harakah, to take away the harakat, to take away the movement. So when you stop reciting, what you do is you take away the harakah and you stop with the sukoon. When you stop, you come to sukoon. Yeah, a state of tranquility, i.e. a lack of movement, lack of harakah. For example, bakhila will become bakhil. You won't say bakhila. Bakhila is when you carry on. But when you start, you say bakhil. Does that make sense? Okay. So as we are stopping top at the ends of these words, what would we be doing? How would we be reading them? Yes, is there a question?
Your voice is not clear.
Is it, yeah? Am I not clear? Are you able to hear me clearly?
No.
Your voice is breaking up, Sheikh.
Okay. Is it that bad? In that case, I'll have to reset my internet. It'll take a couple of minutes.
We can hear you now.
Are you able to hear me? Okay.
We can.
So basically, if you can't hear me, let me know. So basically, when you're going to take away the haraka, so that you can now have
It's breaking
sukoon.
again.
Sukoon. Okay. So 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll reset the router. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah, assalamu alaikum. Am I clear now?
Yes.
Yes.
MashaAllah,
Okay.
that's a lot better, Sheikh.
Okay. Bismillah. Where were we? So what's we're saying is what we need to do now is to read these words as though we are going to now stop on them. By stopping, i.e. taking away the haraka, the movement, such that we have a sukoon. So, for example, this word bakhila, if you were to stop there, you would read it as bakhil, bakhil. You wouldn't read it bakhila, you'd read it bakhil. So you're going to go through each line as though you're stopping on each of these words. Bismillah. Go ahead. Who wants to go first? Go ahead.
Shall I?
Sorry. One second, please. So Misbah, she raised her hand first. So let her go. Yes, Misbah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Abadan, abad.
No. If you were to stop there, what did we say? When you stop, you don't read the tanween. And in the case when there is a fathatain, you have the alif after, so then you read the alif. You don't read the tanween. You don't read the noon and you read the alif.
I was reading both, like abadan, abad.
Not abad. No, that is the thing. Yeah, it's not abad. It's abada.
Abada, sorry.
Yeah, so you read the alif. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
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 Go
Abadan,
ahead.
abada. Ahadun, ahad. Akhada, akhaz. Azina, azin. Amara, amar. Ana, still ana.
It is so if you were to stop, you'd read it as ana with the alif. This alif, can you see it's got like an egg on top of it? It's not like a circle. In the Mus'haf, it's actually quite clear. So can you see the Mus'haf?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see here? It's like an egg, isn't it? It's like a standing oval, like an ellipsoid. Yeah, it's like a standing ellipse. What this means is that you would not read it if you are carrying on. Yeah, it's similar to the other alif we looked at. Like if you're carrying on, you don't read it. Ana, that's it. You don't read if you're carrying on. Ana abidum. So you would read it. Wala ana abidum ma abadtum. Ana, that's it. But if you were to stop there, now you would read that alif. So this is different to that circle which we looked at previously. That circle means that letter is never read. Here, this can only happen with an alif, and if it's there, that means you read it only if you happen to stop there. So if you stop there for whatever reason, you would read it. Wala ana, you'd read it. But if you're carrying on, that alif is not read. So that's what that sign means. It means this letter is not to be read if you're carrying on. But if you stop, you must read it. That's what that sign means. So coming back to this, what you just read. So if you were carrying on, you would read ana. That's it. You won't read the alif. But if you stop there, you would read ana. Okay. Anything? So Bismillah. Next line. Next line. Who wants to do it?
Can I?
Yes, please.
Bakhil.
Hmm.
Bararah.
Barara. Very good.
Ja'al.
Hmm.
Jama.
Jama'. Nam. Very good.
Jama. Hasad.
Hmm.
Hashar.
Very good. Bismillah. Next, someone else.
Me?
Yes, Farah, go ahead.
Khashi,
Good. Khashi.
خشي خلق
Hmm.
خلق
Hmm.
ذكر ذكر
Hmm.
رفع
Hmm.
رقبة.
Very good. Excellent. Next. Next. Someone else?
I'll go, Sheikh.
Yes, please. Go ahead. Mahfouz.
Surur,
Hmm.
Safara,
Hmm.
Suhufa,
Suhufa.
Suhufa,
Hmm.
Wasata,
Hmm.
Tabaq,
Hmm.
Tabaqa,
Very good. Excellent. Yes, Tao. Next one.
Tua,
Tua.
Tua,
Okay.
Abbas,
Abbas.
Abbas,
Good.
Adal,
Good.
Alaki,
No. Alaq. Alaq. That's it.
Alak,
Hmm.
Ahmad,
Good.
Anaba,
Not a. Is I.
Inaba,
Ainaba.
Inaba,
Good. Someone else? Next. Bismillah. Saif Khan, go ahead.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. غبر فقل
Fa'al. Good.
فطر
Hmm.
قتل
Hmm.
قدر
Qadar.
قدر
Hmm.
قري.
Good. Who has not read yet? Atir, go ahead, please.
He's having internet problems.
Okay. Someone else? Bismillah. Yes. Now I think everyone has read. Anyone who wants to go again? Bismillah.
Shall I?
Yes, please.
Kasam,
Qasam.
kasam,
Hmm.
kabad,
Hmm.
kutub,
Hmm.
kasab,
Hmm.
kafar,
Hmm.
kufu, wa,
Wa. Kufu
wa,
wa.
kufu wa.
Okay, good. Next. Someone else? Yes, Saif Khan.
لبدا
Lubada.
لبدا
Okay.
لمزة
Lumazah.
لمزح
Good.
لحب
Lahab.
لحب
Hmm.
مصر
Hmm.
نقيرة
Nakhirah. Good.
وجد
Wajad.
وجد
Good. Very good. Farah.
وسق
Hmm.
وقب. Oh, sorry, I forgot. وسق وقب
Hmm.
ولد
Hmm.
وحب
Hmm.
همزة هدى.
Very good. Excellent. Yeah. So basically now you're reading words of the Quran now. Yeah. You're reading words of the Quran and you're not just doing that, you're able to appreciate how to carry on and how to stop as well. Okay. Any questions? Any questions?
No.
I just got
so
one question.
Yes.
You
Yes,
said
please.
that tanween only comes at the end of a sentence. What about the tanweens that are in
End of a
between?
word. End of a word. End of a word.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said
Yeah,
sentence.
yeah,
That's what I
end
was a
of a
bit
word.
confused
Yes.
about. Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, in Quran there are no sentences. There are ayat. There are ayat, and there are not sentences. And the way the ayat are delineated, the way the ayat are formed, are split up. The surah is split up into ayat. It's not on the basis of that they are sentences. Yeah, this is again from Revelation, and you don't refer to the ayat of the Quran as sentences. For example, the first three ayat of Surah Al-Fatiha are all related grammatically, linguistically. They are a part of one quote unquote, even though it's not good to speak of the Quran in those terms. Linguistically, it's like one sentence grammatically. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the worlds. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, carrying on. So the Lord of the worlds, the most merciful, the most compassionate, usually that's how it's translated. It's carrying on in his description. Malik Yawmiddin, again, carrying on. The owner of the Day of Judgment. Okay. So all of these three ayat, they are all linguistically they're related. Yeah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Lord of the worlds. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin. Everything is one. Okay, so you don't speak of the ayat of the Quran as sentences because that's not how it is. Okay.
Okay.
Wayakum. Anything else? Any other questions? Is there a question, Sarah? Is that hand raised from before? Is there a question? Are there questions? So in that case, inshallah ta'ala, what I would yes, Ami, is there a question?
No, thanks.
Okay. So in that case, inshallah ta'ala, shall we continue with the classes in Ramadan at the same time? Does that work for everyone?
Yes, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll continue the classes at the same time, inshallah ta'ala, throughout Ramadan. And I think you should all have at least some level of confidence, inshallah ta'ala. You should start making the effort to try and read. Yeah. Try and read. Even if you cannot read a lot, that's fine. Just have at least a target or something. Even if you cannot do a single page, a full page. Yeah. So have some target during Ramadan, at least. Okay, I'm going to. So if you say I've not read at all, I'm beginning to read now. So for example, in Ramadan, if you tried to do, say, 1.5 pages a day, 1.5 pages a day, you will finish Surah Baqarah during Ramadan. Yeah, 1.5 pages. Doesn't matter how long it takes. If it takes you half an hour, if it takes you 45 minutes, what better way to spend time in Ramadan than trying to do that? And I guarantee it gets easier. Yeah. The first page that you try to read, so if you started on the first page and the last page which you read of Surah Baqarah, you'll probably do it in less than half the time. Yeah, everything gets easier with practice. Yeah, everything gets easier with practice. So we should have some inshallah ta'ala, have some intention going into Ramadan that we're going to read at least some portion. If you can't even do Baqarah, khalas, don't worry, do whatever you can. At least do 2 lines. Yeah, at least say every day I'm going to read 5 ayat, 5 verses. Manageable. Yeah, you do 5 ayat, 5 verses. Or say 3 ayat, I'm going to do 3 verses. Let's just do something, yeah. Do something, and inshallah ta'ala, you might start with 3, and then you realize, oh no, I can do 5. Bismillah, then go to 5, then go to 7, then go to a page. Yeah, but the key thing is take the first step, inshallah ta'ala. Yeah, take the first step, and I think we are there. We can read at a basic level at the very least, inshallah ta'ala. And don't worry about making mistakes. All of us make mistakes, especially when you start off. Yeah, if you are waiting to read until you've learned everything and you're not going to make mistakes when you're reading, you'll never read. Yeah, only by getting onto the bike can you learn how to ride a bike. Only by jumping into the pool can you learn how to swim. You can't say, I'll learn swimming first and then I'll get into the pool. Khalas doesn't work like that. Yeah, khalas, just start. Yeah, do whatever you can. And if you have any doubts or questions, you can post it in the group. Yeah, it in the group, the WhatsApp group, and inshallah ta'ala will answer your questions. Yeah, but try to make an effort, inshallah ta'ala, to at least read some. Yeah, we should use this Ramadan to get started, inshallah ta'ala. If we don't already have a habit, or we have not been able to read so far, khalas, this is the Ramadan, inshallah ta'ala, where things change. Yeah, have that good hope with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Khalas, this Ramadan, it changes now. So such that your life after this Ramadan is not going to be the life before. Yeah, your connection with the Quran after this Ramadan, during this Ramadan, and after it is not going to be like what it was before. Khalas, Bismillah, start. Everyone starts step by step. Even the greatest Qari in the world started same, step by step. He or she was not born like reading the Quran. So khalas, just start. Yeah. And what better opportunity for us to start than Ramadan, isn't it? Yeah, what better motivation? Yeah, what better incentive than Ramadan in and of itself? There's nothing better, is there? Khalas, Bismillah. Yeah. So definitely encourage that. Khalas, let's do it. Yeah. Like how is it acceptable that a day goes by and we don't read the Quran? Yeah. How is it acceptable? Yeah. What kind of a day is that? Yeah. Khalas, now Bismillah, start. Yeah. Any questions before we finish?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Khair, inshallah.
sorry, just one suggestion. I don't know whether it's feasible. If we could, do you think we could create, the brothers could create and the sisters could create separate a group on WhatsApp where the brothers during the week we can sort of help each other and recite when we get time?
Excellent, brilliant. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and assist each other as it relates to piety and God consciousness. Yeah, this is of the best things that you can do for each other, that you help each other in that regard. Bismillah, tafaddalu, most welcome. Yeah, post in the groups, see who's interested, and get together and do it. MashaAllah, brilliant.
Okay, I'll put that through then, inshallah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. Like I said, we must have intentions. Intentions need to come before the act in and of itself. And the intention with this Ramadan is that this Ramadan for us changes something in our life. This Ramadan changes something, inshallah ta'ala. And it's not just for Ramadan, but it's for the rest of our life, inshallah ta'ala. It's for the rest of our life. Okay? Khair, inshallah ta'ala. So we finish now. And inshallah ta'ala, apologies for all the technical difficulties today. It's a bit weird. But anyways, inshallah ta'ala, we'll meet again, inshallah ta'ala, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows us to meet again, inshallah ta'ala, next week in the blessed month, inshallah ta'ala, same time. اللهم انفعنا وارفعنا بالقرآن الكريم واجعله لنا إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة. اللهم ذكرنا منه ما نسينا وعلمنا منه ما جهلنا وارزقنا تلاوته آناء الليل وأطراف النهار واجعله لنا شفاء وشفيعا وحجة يا رب العالمين. اللهم بارك لنا في رجب وشعبان وبلغنا رمضان وجزى الله عنا سيدنا محمدا صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم ما هو أهله. وجزاكم الله كل خير والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله